And we are live tonight from the Outer Rim in what is another gorgeous night here at Urza's Holotable.
It's beautiful.
How are you guys doing? How are you doing, man?
There's just one of me here, but I'm doing good.
And guys, if you're not familiar, that is the man from the CFH network. It is Cubs fan Han back on the tables with me, and we are talking. Oh, we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. We got 3 topics on my channel.
We're gonna talk about Darth Revan. And looks like you managed to sneak Jabba the Hutt in here. I can't wait to hear what that's about.
I did some investigative research. I'm so excited to get there, but let's not tip our hand quite yet.
Okay.
Let's just get right to
Topic number one.
Topic number one, the Revan delay. Now, I think the overall consensus here is that everybody's pretty good with this outside of the whales. It was Crumb. Crumb put out a post March 23rd, and it says that basically the event is now confirmed for Monday, 3/25 at 11 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Lots of thoughts. Number one, from a content creator standpoint, I'm stoked to have an event not starting at midnight of this significance because I can come home from work and stream it. And that's, I've always wanted to do that. But by the time I can't stay up until midnight on a work day, right? Especially when I wake up at 5:30 for work. And then by the time, there's been like 12 hours gone by almost by the time I get home from work. And it's kind of old news at that point. And so I think it'll be close enough to getting home from work. And then also, I just got to say, tip of the cap to CG on just owning it and saying, we're not ready. We're not going to push it out unready. And we're going to wait and make sure that this is polished for you guys. I think, honestly, I would rather have that than a super buggy, glitchy event. And so I respect it because it's probably a financial hit for them.
Probably, and I wonder, let's talk difficulty here. They've kind of been alluding to the fact that it's going to be tough. Do you think that this delay signifies a little bit increased difficulty?
I don't know if that's the way they think about it. Like if it goes this amount of time, we need to add this much gear necessary. I honestly have no idea if that is even their thought process. I think to me, it's more of a tuning of the event to make sure the event itself is ready. Now in the process, maybe they go, okay, we lost 4 days here. Maybe we need to try to make up for some of that by increasing the gear requirements needed. Maybe. To me, it didn't read to me like they're trying to increase the difficulty as much as they were just it sounds like they're being pretty audacious in this event based on what Carrie has said. It sounds like it's going to be one of the more impressive events they've ever rolled out. And so I think they're just trying to make sure that it flows smooth.
Yeah, we talked about it last time a little bit, and I got to tell you, man, I can't even remember how the original Revan event for Jedi Knight Revan went, but I can tell you with 100% certainty how Chewbacca went and how 3PO went. So, it was painful at the time trying to get through that stuff, but I remember it. And it was fun. It's like, man, I made it happen. Like with Zam to get Chewie, it was awesome.
But you did it with Zam lead?
I did it with she wasn't lead. I think I was under a Boba lead with all the thermal strategy, thermal synergy there with the added health, and
that's good.
It worked. It was cool.
Hey, Zam's good, man. People don't realize how good Zam is.
Yeah, she's sneaky play, man.
She's sneaky.
All right. Let's move on here. We are talking about
Urza, the corporate shill.
You got it, man. It is. Sorry, I'm moving my slides around here. We are talking about funding Revan. Okay, so your boy Urz gotten a little bit of heat, and I think you can relate to me because your community.
I'm probably the one who relates to you the most on this, actually, because
yes. So when Jedi Knight Revan came out, your community said, "Nah, man, you love Jedi. We got your back. We're taking care of this for you," and they basically donated and got you Jedi Knight Revan, correct?
Yep.
Tell the story.
Oh, I mean, it was just, we were on the Cup show, it was our mobile gamer and I didn't even plan on asking for it. It was just, I think it was a snide comment that Arnold made, like, oh, every donation on the channel goes to Cubs' Revan Fund. And I didn't think too much about it until I got a $50, another $50, a $100, another $100 donation. I thought, oh crap, these guys actually expect me to spend this money on Revan. And so, yeah, I ended up getting Revan as a result.
So I took that cue and I had a little fundraiser over the weekend. Last weekend to get Revan, Darth Revan at that.
Yeah.
And I just hosted a stream. I invited everybody in, and I just was very upfront about it. I said, guys, like, if you enjoy my GA content, we can't get left behind. We're going to have to get Revan.
Yep.
And at the time, I think I was close, but not too close. Probably a vault away from making it happen. Maybe a $40 pack. And we got the money quickly.
Yeah.
And I basically told those guys, I was like, hey, we're good, guys. And it went up to $800. And I had, the next day when I woke up, I had a lot of people that were saying I was abusing my position as a game changer. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, so and I'll defend you a little bit. I don't really understand why anyone would hate a streamer for asking for donations, because this is what every streamer in the whole entire planet does. Nobody bats an eye at Ninja making thousands of dollars every single minute of his streams. And if, you've got something specific you want to get your community excited about, and those people feel inclined to come and give donations for that, that's their business. That's your business. I don't see why anyone else should have a problem with it. And position as a game changer. I mean, what does being a game changer mean? You get early info a couple times. Like how is being a game changer helping you there? You've built your audience independent of being a game changer. And so to me, I think, if somebody wants to get pissed about this, look, guys, there's better things in the world to get pissed about than how somebody decides to make money on the weekends. So I think you're fine, man. I wouldn't sweat it.
Yeah, it's kind of just the point, man. Like, it's not like I just woke up in the morning and rolled out of bed and was like, I think I'm going to ask for some money for Revan today. Like, I've been grinding videos for a year and a half. Like, it's been a long grind to get to this point.
No, here's the bottom line. You're a streamer. You have a platform. You give entertainment to people. And part of streaming is tips. And if you want to give something to give people incentive to give you tips, do it. That's literally the point. And so I don't see why you don't need to have any defense for this other than I'm a streamer and that's what I do. Nobody's getting mad at a waitress for being nice to get tips.
Yeah, right.
So Urza the waitress getting good tips. Look, he's showing some good cleavage, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get on him for it.
I knew I brought the right man in for this topic because he's lived it. So thank you so much for the guidance there, the emotional guidance.
Now here's what I'm just dying to know though, and I will completely reverse my opinion on this tip thing. If you don't tell me why the hell Jabba the Hutt is on this lineup here. Why are we talking?
Yes.
It is Darth Revan week, man. What's going on?
Okay. So I have a picture here of Jabba the Hutt.
Okay.
And just so you know, Cubs, I am subscribed to the Star Wars Art Gallery Twitter page, and it's
Star Wars Art Gallery.
Something like that. I'll have to get the. I'll put the actual link in my description here. Okay. But it's basically a Twitter feed of all these Star Wars artists, and the guy I commissioned to do like a picture of my logo and stuff. I found him through that thing, and I noticed in the last week they posted all the guy that does all of our PNG art. So that's the art that CG gives us. You guys probably seen the Dark Basti art. All those different PNGs.
The official Galaxy of Heroes art.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so I know you got my attention.
So his name is Josh, and I was like, all that art's familiar. And I clicked his link, and it took me to his ArtStation page. And I've got it. I'm going to have it up here on the screen in post, after we finish editing this. And I was going through all his art, and it was all Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes art. And we had seen every single piece of art there except for one. And it was Jabba the Hutt, and I looked at the image, and it's titled Skinny Jabba, and it's totally done in the PNG art style that we have for every other art asset from CG. So, my man, the question is, this is my detective work. This is all me. No one tipped me off on this. Is Jabba coming to those holotables?
So, here's my, I think this is good work, and I think that's very intriguing. What I would want to know is why would he be so comfortable to post character art for a character that's not released if it's under NDA to not leak that information? And the only thing I can think of is that Jabba's not coming.
But here's my counterpoint to this. You see this?
Don't you counterpoint my counterpoint?
He looks like an athletically toned Jabba, like he could get his hands dirty.
Okay, let me counterpoint your counterpoint. Why would Jabba come? Like, what would happen? Like, what would be the circumstances in which CG would bring us Jabba?
I don't know. Maybe it's a scoundrel leader ability. I don't know. I'm just
now. Let me bring it back. I would love it if Jabba came to the game, and I think he's a significant enough character. We've got characters that have passive abilities, and he's like the scoundrel of all scoundrels, right? And so I think it would be dope to bring him in and make him like the new Kira. The ultimate scoundrel leader. We've got kind of a division. We had a kind of blend of Old Republic and scoundrels in Grand Arena and Territory Wars, and now Karth has kind of carved out the Old Republic spot. Kira's still kind of hanging on to the scoundrel spot, and so having another solid leader there would probably be awesome. I would love having Jabba in the game. I just think, I don't know. I think it'd be weird if that's the way that we found out about it. That the art dude just couldn't wait to share his top secret character art that he was working on for Jabba the Hutt.
I mean, this Jabba looks toned, man. I mean, you've never seen him like this.
This is Jabba the Hutt gone wild, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. So we have 3 more topics over on Cubs' channel.
Yes, we do.
We are sending you guys over there. My man, thank you so much for stopping by the hall. Can't thank you enough. Any parting shots? Anything you want to tell the hall here?
It's always a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. And next time you come on my stream, I just want you to know I'm funding my own personal grocery list for this month. Please donate so that I can buy groceries for my children, and I will gladly respond to all the hate on Reddit after the fact.
There you go. Sage advice from my man, Cubs fan Han. Guys, we are out of here, and good night from the Outer Rim. I'm always looking at the wrong camera. Good night, guys.